got a little bit of goat stuff happening this morning. One thing I'm finding about goats is they really don't hang out with their mama. It's just not what they do. I got my weed eater out. There's certainly a curve to learning about weed eating, and I was knocking down some grass. Mowed a little bit, but everywhere I mowed has been really overeaten by the animals. So I got out here this morning to weed eat because the mowing was just too short. I hired a guy to do it because he claimed he could do it 6 inches tall. Well, it wasn't. And I'm glad I only let him do half. But getting the animals off of that spot will help. And I think by moving the water away from them is a big deal. Pretty excited about my taters. I'll show you my taters. I want you to look at the path Sarah has worn out. It's a serious real path now. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that's a perfect patch for mulching for my gardening around the house. Is that little path she's made. It's quite natural looking. Roscoe and Widget. Widget has the pink collar. Roscoe has the purple. As you can see, pigs have done their job. These are my potatoes. They're coming along good. My chickens, they're kind of peculiar. They really don't leave that area. They come up here a little bit, get a little bit of water, and then they leave. They say once this grows back, it'll look good. They've left grass. The pigs are definitely eating the non-grass, but the problem is I didn't have a lot of grass in this backyard. So I ordered some shade grass from Scott that's supposed to be good. Now there's a batch of mongrels, if you ask me. That big one, yeah. He needs to go ahead and have an expiration date, I think. He's getting kind of ornery, bossing everybody around. I have to make different... It's a mess trying to feed everybody and him not get to them and not eat their stuff. But I'm going to get these buckets of water moved. And you can see the first batch of grass is coming in nice. It's a lot greener and it's coming up prettier. So it needs rain. We need rain. Or I need to hose everything down. So anyway, actually that water's nice and clean still. I don't think I'm going to waste it. I'm just going to let it sit here for now. And I'll come back and check it and see when it starts getting messy again. Yes, I actually go through all these buckets right now when I'm feeding. It helps me go faster, but then I have a bunch of buckets to clean and get ready for the evening too. We're figuring things out. I'm thinking I don't eat that much pork, so maybe buying pork's just fine. Everybody's so friendly here, and he is not. And he's just getting to be more and more aggressive, which I assume he will the longer he goes. So I definitely don't want to breed him. Look at him. I know, he's acting like a pig, but not a fan, actually. Not a fan. did call the meat processing company today. They said it would be next spring before they could butcher him for me. So I was like, well then I reckon I'm on my own. They put me on the waiting list. They said if what they do is they go down and they call everybody. And the people who answer, they take. And the ones who don't, if they don't call them back, then basically they never call them but one time. So if you get a call from the meat packing company and you don't answer it and call them back, then you missed your turn. You better call them back and get on the waiting list. So, yeah, the more I watch him, the more determined I am that he has got to go. See, he's not nice at all. And I mean, the other one may go and be the same way as soon as he's gone. You know how it goes. But we'll see what happens. I'll let the little pigs finish eating off the buckets before I clean them. I might as well not waste any food. So. Hey, Miss Sarah. So you were just out there eating because I was out there working. Well. Hello, Roscoe. Did my first attempt at disbudding the horns. I used paste, not the iron. Somehow me holding the head and trying to put an iron to it, it sounds like something that would not come out well. I did both of them. They say to give it a week and see what happens, and if not, go again. So they have a date for next Friday, next Thursday. Okay, I gotta go gather up my weed eater, take it in, and get the batteries on the charger. And check the water up there.